Hello, and welcome aboard the night bus, the magical transport for the stranded, lost, witch or wizard or muggle. I'm Corey.
And I'm Jamie.
And I'm Jackie.
And on the night bus tonight, we'll be having a conversation about the movie and book Ready Player One. Opening thoughts.
Great soundtrack.
Great soundtrack.
First thing you hear, man. Music kicks off.
The graphics in it is awesome.
Oh, yeah, the CGI was top tier.
Yes, they put some money into that one.
Yeah, and to be fair, that was the only part of the movie that was nominated for an Oscar, but it did get nominated for an Oscar for Best Achievement in Visual Effects.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I could believe it.
Didn't win, but it got nominated. And, only 5 movies get nominated for Oscars, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd like to know how they got the rights to put everything they did in there. I mean, you had Fortnite, Ninja Turtles, you had
Minecraft.
You had everything.
Pop culture reference for the last 40 years in there somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, they put the images
I think
in there
I saw
too.
Woody from Toy Story at one point.
Yeah, you did.
So there had to be a massive amount of money go out just for the rights to use all these characters.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was
And
wondering.
likenesses. And the music. And like I said, the whole thing is based in tons and tons of pop culture references for, like I said, for the last 40 years, back to the 80s.
It had a budget of $175 million. So I would say a lot of that went toward the copyrights.
Oh,
and
no
things.
doubt. And then a lot of the rest of it went toward the special effects, I'm sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
But considering,
And to be fair, they didn't get any huge name actors for it. So I guess that's
That's one thing.
I guess that's how they saved on the budget.
But still very good actors.
Oh, yeah. Olivia
I
Cook
can't think
is...
of anyone in the show that did, just like, oh, that was terrible.
Oh, no. Olivia Cook did great, and she's kind of a known. And then
Was
Simon...
she known then, though? Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
really?
this was 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, the movie's not that old. I'm pretty sure she was known then. I can't guarantee it, but I think she was. And then Simon Pegg. He was probably the biggest actor in it. British. Simon Pegg. I know him from Mission Impossible. He's in all
Where
the
was
Mission
he?
Impossibles. You don't know where Simon Pegg was?
No.
He was the curator. He was Ogden.
Oh, it was a ton of makeup, man. Okay. I see it now.
Wasn't
I see
that
it
much
now.
makeup
He-
when he was Ogden.
he also
I don't
played.
see it. I didn't see it, man.
Also
Of course, I
played
did
on Sherlock, didn't he?
In my defense, though, man, I did
can't
a
remember.
quick watch of this from yesterday until, about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I was finishing it up, sitting here. So,
Yeah, he played on. I'm pretty sure he played on Sherlock, the one that you like to watch all
no,
the time.
that wasn't Simon Pegg.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Was it?
Mm-mm. Looks a lot like him. I get the two actors confused sometimes.
Yeah, because I swore that was him.
No, Simon Pegg's, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Was all that makeup? I could
Ah, see,
visualize
that's
the other
again.
one.
Yeah,
I
I
could
wasn't seeing
visualize
it either,
being the other
really.
guy.
But like I said, in my defense, I did a speed watch.
Yeah.
Again, I've seen it before, but just tried to catch up for tonight.
I didn't realize Simon Pegg voices Phineas Nigellus in the Hogwarts Legacy game.
Oh, cool. I didn't know it either.
I didn't
Yeah.
either.
I guess I didn't listen that close, even though I've got 200 hours in the game. I didn't listen close enough, apparently. But, yeah.
So, like you were saying, no major actor. Simon Pegg, of course. But
Yeah,
he was like a supporting cast.
Yeah, he
cast.
wasn't
He
even
wasn't main
in
character.
main.
It didn't show up till at the end. I mean, his voice
Except
was in
for
there,
as the
but
Right.
curator and
yeah, but that wasn't actually. You didn't see him
No.
until right there at the end. So you can get by with not having to fork out big bucks for
I
him.
tell you, a semi. Well, yeah, well known. The guy who voiced iRock,
Oh, yeah.
A.J.
T.J. Miller.
Thank you, TJ. I can never remember his name, but
Yeah.
anyway, you've seen him in one of the Transformers movies, the Deadpool movies.
Yep, he plays Weasel.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's one of those that when you see him, you're like, oh, yeah, that guy.
yeah, that guy. It's one of those that guys.
Yeah.
That guy, the one that's in everything.
Yeah.
What's his name? I don't know, but he's that guy.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I said I still can't get over the soundtrack to it.
Oh yeah, well,
Which
dude,
I grew up with that music, so
Yeah, so did I.
Oh, I mean, it's great.
This is
And that's
coming
before
from,
my time, and it's a great soundtrack.
This is coming literally from my time, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I was just surprised how easy being that far into the future and everything, and seeing how they lived in the stacks, which I grasp the concept of it now because they stack trailers on top of each other.
Yeah, it's like Jenga.
Yeah,
I think it may said it in the movie. I know it does in the book. You know, basically there was no room to go out anymore. They just had to go up with them.
Yeah. But I love how he had his little setup. He went through these old cars, ducked down it, and then boom, he had his own little space. Right
that was great.
That was cool.
I would
I
love
hate
that.
to keep saying this, man, but in the book, and you listen to it or read it or whatever. Yeah, since you like the movie so good, you really got to do the book, man, because it explains the little things. The movie does a great job of explaining it anyway.
Yeah,
but it just explains, just how poor these people really are.
But how poor could you be if you're living in virtual reality?
Well, that's why it's so popular.
Because
these people
real life sucks.
In
so
real
bad.
life, it's just so bad that they can just put on this headset, go into a virtual world that is 95% like reality.
Yeah,
there's some things you can't get.
How do they afford to buy the headset?
Well,
and the rig?
they explain that more in the book. Too.
In the book, they go into the pricing of everything.
If you notice, even in the movie, well, like the richer people got these awesome rigs, and the other people have got the gloves and maybe a visor.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you a good part that wasn't really in the movie was the schools, because Parzival, the main character.
Yeah, he's still in school.
He's in school when the book first starts out, and his avatar is like the base avatar, the one you get for free if you don't have no money.
Yeah,
Minecraft Steve.
Yeah. You got generic face, black T-shirt, blue jeans. Your name is like something one. You just have a number basically.
Yeah.
But they actually go to school in virtual reality.
I can see it issuing it out then so everybody can go to school.
Yeah.
You're poor, but you can get the virtual reality rig.
You get the base stuff.
You're paying for the service to log in and everything, which going by what nowadays is you have to pay for all that stuff. It ain't free.
Well, see, that's how Parzival makes his money.
Is inside there.
Well, he'll find old gloves and old visors, and he'll repair them and sell them, like on the street.
That's from the book.
At the beginning of the movie, when his step uncle, I guess you want to call that dude, that got mad at him because the gloves messed up, and that's why he died.
Yeah.
It doesn't say, but the reason he's got gloves like that is because Percival repairs all the stuff.
You're okay.
And I think your in-game money can actually be used for.
You can basically deposit out.
Well, if you remember, let's get a little too far into the.
Well, anyway, and like you say, that rig he's got up, but he put together himself. He's a like a mechanical, electrical genius.
No, I seen that because I liked it. The way the treadmill was, where you could walk and he change direction.
Yeah, the omnidirectional.
He put this rig together himself. Just basically, I guess it's like an old junkyard.
Yeah,
basically,
like an underground junkyard.
Well, I know in the movie he's in the junkyard, but he snakes through some vehicles.
Yeah,
and there's a van buried underneath them, and then he hooks everything up through there.
And it explains that he's still in the power. To power everything he's got going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
So that's why there's different levels. I think I guess maybe you get like the base rig.
I think the base is literally the headset. Though it's the headset that headset is sort of like the brand new Apple headset that's out now. That technically speaking, all you need is the headset. You can use hand gestures and it picks it up. But if you want the full experience, you need gloves, full body haptics. Then you get into the whole like rigs where you got the omnidirectional treadmill you're running on. You hook the straps up to you to keep you from running into a wall or something if something goes wrong. And yeah, it gets very, very detailed and in depth. Like I said in the book, well, we'll get there in a minute because again, that's jumping ahead.
But basically, so you got very, 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 very poor people.
Yeah, I'm trying to base it off of what you can get nowadays. I mean, that's like the VR headsets we have. When they first come out, man, they was high dollar.
Oh, I give you
anybody. Just
well, I mean, look how much the Apple one costs right now.
I'll give you a good example of how these people have this stuff. It's just like people go out and get their cell phones at the little tents. You know, you can get the base stuff for free. The government will give it to you.
Yeah.
So it's kind of probably something like that.
Probably.
Jitterbug. I said jitterbug.
Jitterbug. I don't know the reference.
The jitterbug cell phones?
That's the ones the government gives out.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, the government issue.
The Obama phones?
Exactly. So, yeah. But I guess we can kind of get into the movie and how it starts off.
Oh.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I've rewatched it twice in the last 2 days, and I cannot remember the exact opening scene. Like, I remember a little bit about it. But for the most part, when the movie kicks off, he's going into virtual reality.
He's explaining to you about
he's explaining how it works and everything, which we kind of just did. So
he said everybody lives here, and that's everybody just meets up here, and that's when he starts contacting H on his
he's getting hold of H, so he tracks him out.
He's up to.
Yeah, you getting ahead of yourself. You can see what he's up to.
Yeah,
and he is on a raid. He's on the planet Doom, which according to the movie is like the toughest place in the Oasis. The Oasis is what the virtual reality place is called. It's called the Oasis. And so basically he's getting a hold of H to find out if he's going to be able to make it to the race, because the creator of the Oasis,
James
Halliday, he passed away, and he left behind
3 keys.
3 keys, and if you find all 3 keys, you get the golden egg, the Easter egg, and then you get his shares in Oasis, which is $500 billion, and you own the Oasis, so you control what happens.
Yeah, you're
and
owner of it.
It's been 5 years and nobody's got a single key. And the one key that people know how to get is you have to do this race. And the way I understood it, the race is they do 2 races a day, if I understood that right. Like kind of like a morning, noon race and then a late race. And he's telling H that, he can't make the late race, so he's got to make this one. And he's asking if H is going to be able to make it. And H is like, yeah, I'm just doing this, raid, and I'm going to get this gauntlet, and then I'll be there.
Doing the gauntlet with, the ninja guys.
Oh, yeah. Show and Daito. Yeah. Daito and Show.
Yeah, see, I have no notes, man. I'm flying blind here.
I'm on IMDb.
I'm trying to remember from my head, and that ain't going to do no good.
That's why I'm on IMDb. That way I can know all the names.
But now, think Halliday, he's the one that created the Oasis.
Mm-hmm.
Just a totally introverted 80s nerd computer genius guy.
Partner.
Yeah.
Simon Pegg's character. I can't think of his name. Oh, my good.
Yeah, see, man, no notes. I got to do better.
On IMDb, they list him as a curator. They don't list him as his name. And I don't know why. We were just talking about it before we hit the play button.
But at the point we go in with Parsifal, it's been like 5 years since
it's been 5 years.
Halliday, right?
Yeah.
Halliday passed away.
Yeah, by the way, the year is 2045.
So, and 2 races a day, man. Look how many times they've run this race that nobody can get.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's...
So that's how well this guy designed this game.
Well, he gave little clues.
That's 830 races a year for 5 years.
Wow.
He gave little clues, and they had what they call the holiday record room.
Yeah, the holiday files.
Yeah, and you go there and you can view his memories
Mm-hmm.
and try to, because he left little clues in there, but you got to really know.
For 5 years, people have been trying to.
Yeah, when it first started
put
out,
this stuff together. So.
They said it was packed in there; you could hardly get in there. But over time, it's went down, and a very few people still go there to the museum. And
basically now the only people still doing the quest, because again nobody's been able to find a single key in 5 years.
Or the Gunters.
So now it's basically
the diehard Gunters,
what they call the Gunters, the diehards, and then the what are those people called that work for the corporation?
Oh, IO.
iOS.
The Sixers.
IO.
Yeah, the Sixers. That's what they're called.
IOI.
It's IOI is the organization, but the people are called Sixers.
You've always got an eagle. You always got an eagle. You always got an evil industry or something, trying to take over everything.
And of course, the bad guys are called Sixers. You guys wouldn't understand that because you don't watch sports, but yeah.
I just assumed it meant because all their numbers start with 6.
No, I was getting at the Philadelphia 76ers. That's a basketball team. But yeah.
Is there a connection here?
No. I'm just saying. In my head, it's like, yeah, of course the Sixers are bad because that's.
Oh, see, I'm not a sports person, man. You're talking.
That's what I said. You guys wouldn't get it.
I don't get it. You get it? I don't get it.
It's basically my favorite basketball team. That's their rival.
I don't understand sport ball.
Yeah. Well, most people that watch Ready Player One probably don't.
Yeah. Because if you're a nerd, a gamer nerd or something, you will love this movie.
Oh, it's like every reference you could ever dream of, man.
Oh, yeah. And if you're slightly older, you will love the book even more. There are so many references in the books to 80s and 90s pop culture.
Oh, yes. Well, I haven't listened to the book, but just from watching the movies, from everything they put in there, I'm going to love it.
Yeah, there's references to literally everything. Except, for some reason, I guess, I can't think of the Ernest Cline. That's the author. I guess he wasn't a fan of Dragon Ball Z because there's no references to Dragon Ball Z in the book.
It's mostly American pop culture.
They make some references to anime.
Yeah, there's a few, but there's not a whole
There's more
lot.
in the book.
Oh, okay.
The book's got so many references, it's unreal. But for some reason, never a Dragon Ball Z reference. I was like, how?
They might have just kept that in character because of Holiday. I mean, he was a teenager in late 70s, 80s, grew up in America. Yeah, so they kind of kept it to what he would be familiar with, maybe. I don't know.
It wasn't real big back then here.
No, it really hadn't took off. It was big in Japan in the 80s because that's when it was happening, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, now they had,
it came to America in the early 90s.
If you would like to redo this story now, it would have to be in there.
Yeah, see, they had Dragon Ball Z video game for the regular Nintendo, but I didn't know nothing about Dragon Ball.
See, man, I don't know if you remember, but I don't. You remember the old Shogun Warrior?
I know it.
Animated cartoons used to come on like Showtime when we were kids.
Yep. I
can't find those things anymore.
They're on YouTube. I still see clips.
I've looked for them. I can't find them.
Yeah.
You got to show them to me.
Shogun Warrior.
I mean, I used to watch those things a lot.
I watched all the old cartoons. When I was a kid, I was watching cartoons that my parents was watching. That's just the cartoons I was into. But
that's the good cartoons.
Oh yeah, I agree with you. That's why I watched them. But yeah, the book's got so many pop culture references from the 80s and 90s. It's unreal. But back to the movie.
Just throw in there, man, obscure ones that
you
might not catch the first time through in the book, especially in the movie too.
Yeah.
I told you, when I was getting you to listen to it, I was like, there's so many references that I'd say probably I understood 60% of them. The other 40% went right over my head because there's just so many.
Just vague ones that you had to have been there or watched it a lot to catch them. A lot of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's I love it. It's great.
Yeah, and pick up in the movie, they go to the first race, and needless to say, Parzival's got to go to the back because he's running low on fuel. And to get fuel, you have to collect coins and fill up your tank. So he's got to collect the coins from the crashed vehicles and characters that, die.
Again, that just lets you know he's very poor. In the real world, he's very poor. He's just getting by with, Yeah,
and when you die in the game, you lose everything you have. All your gear.
It's classic video game style.
They call it zeroing out?
Yeah, you zero out.
You zero out, and it's gone.
Yeah, keep inventory is not turned on.
No. There's no save points either. I just go back to this point and have all my gear left. No, they ain't none of that either.
Like
when you lose it, you lose it.
Yeah, you lost it.
It's a lot like Minecraft, but in virtual reality.
Yeah.
If you're there when it happens, you can just snatch everybody's stuff.
Yep.
Again, like I said, now you guys won't understand this, but it's very Minecraft-esque. When you die in Minecraft, you just explode. All your stuff just explodes out of you. You respawn somewhere else, and if you're on a public server, somebody's done swapped up all your loot.
Yeah, my son's real hard into Minecraft. All of them.
But yeah, he goes to the back for the start of the race, and it's basically him. It's H, and there's a bunch of Sixers. Just Sixers everywhere, just the generic skin Sixers. And then a girl pulls up on a bike, a street bike, right beside him, and he starts going, I think that's Artemis.
H, you seen this? Is that who I think it is?
by the way.
Fanboying like crazy.
Oh yeah, because apparently Artemis is like a Twitch streamer that is against the Sixers and IOI.
Yeah, she being e-girl nowadays.
Basically, yeah.
And just to toss in, all these people that are in the game, I guess they build their avatar up, design them, whatever, with whatever money they can come up with in the game. And H's his truck and his avatar is like awesome.
Oh yeah,
It's like a cyborg something or other.
Yeah, he's a coder. He's a genius.
So right
coder.
away, man, he's just like this big, imposing, stands head and shoulders over top of Parsifal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds you of Cyborg from the DC universe.
And he's scared of everything.
Oh yeah.
But is a genius when it comes to repairing stuff.
Yeah.
That's where he makes most of his money, is repairing everything in game.
Yeah, like I say, he's a genius coder. So, because when you're in virtual reality repairing something, it's not like a mechanic. You gotta know different things of how to repair it. So yeah, needless to say, they do the race because we don't need to break down the whole movie scene by scene.
Yeah,
but
we'll be here forever.
Oh yeah, 2.5-hour movie.
And once again, no one wins that race.
Yeah, nobody wins the race.
For the 800th millionth time, probably, who knows?
Yeah, because during the race, you're battling Godzilla, King Kong.
All the obstacles that pop up in front of you, you're battling each other. It's just a free-for-all.
Yeah. Although
you got all the Sixers just trying to wipe everybody out so one of their guys can get through.
Yep. Their whole thing is just...
They're the corporate lackeys.
Yeah. They just pure, sheer force by numbers.
Mm-hmm.
If there's enough of us, they can't take us all out. But they can, so... And it's not actually Godzilla, it's just a dinosaur.
IOI doesn't have any competition in this game. Aside from the Gunters and just the average people, there's not like another company in competition with them.
Nope.
It makes you wonder, man, over the years, was there, and they crushed the competition maybe?
And
probably.
Or bought them, like they do nowadays. They just bought them
I was
out.
going to say, it's very heavily, Apple or Google-esque.
They marveled everybody, and Disney bought everything up.
Yeah, that's another way to look at it.
Yeah, then
they're Disney. That's it, man. IOI is Disney.
Oh God,
I see the connection now.
I don't know about that. 'Cause Disney has at least done some good things. Not like recently, but they have done some.
In the beginning, we don't know.
I kind of doubt it.
Yeah, their whole reason of wanting to win is they want to be able to put ads into the game.
Well, yeah.
Again, man, it sounds like Disney.
The owner of IOI wants, he wants the money to own the company, but the main thing he wants is to own the Oasis so he can, like you said, plaster with ads and make money that way. Because he can make, but when you're in virtual reality like that, if you get ads, that whoever's supplying the ads, they're making so much money.
Yeah, then you're going to pay so much money to get those ads taken off for so long, so they're making more money. His exact words was, "We can fill up 80% of the screen before we cause seizures." Or
Yeah.
I was like, "Good God!"
Yeah.
You had one little spot to look through, and that was it. The rest of it was ads flashing around you.
And they talk about when he's talking about that, he's talking about getting around Halliday's restrictions.
Yeah, because he won't.
So Halliday set it up to, I guess,
no ads
to be able to enter the game is pretty much free.
Yeah, the game itself free. You don't have to pay to be in it.
Yeah, basically, and I can't remember if it says in the book or not. I know it doesn't in the movie. Basically, however much the headset costs, that's all you got to pay. Once you own the headset, you can join in, and no charges after that. If you want a better rig, then you buy the gloves and the full body haptic suit if you wanted that.
I would want the full body haptic suit, but I'd turn the pain level down on that bad boy.
Yeah.
In certain areas, I'd turn off.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
They would get turned off until the club scene.
Switch,
Yeah, and then when the club scene happens, then you flip it back on.
Yeah, because that one dude got.
Oh yeah, that's the part I'm getting at. Yeah,
I screamed when he did.
Yeah,
just instant.
Yeah. And that is one thing, we kind of glaze over, but, you can, when you create your avatar, you've got, you can create basically anything.
Yeah. Well, that's what I say. Basically, every character you can think of is in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And you can be that person.
Yep. You can own a giant mech
There was a Buckaroo Banzai reference in it.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
You remember that movie? How vague and unknown is that?
It's a anime series.
Mm-hmm.
It is?
Yeah.
I just know it as one movie.
No, it's a anime series.
Oh. I just remember the one movie that came out in the 80s.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and you was also talking about people's rigs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it'd kind of be like what they do in school now. You know, where everybody gets an iPad.
Well, yeah.
So everybody gets like probably a base set of gloves and the visor, and that's it. You know, you just
but basically, you know, in the book, it describes, you know, because Percival's still in high school in the book. And so you get more of that in the book of them describing, you know, that's how kids go to school, is in the Oasis.
That's the problem with reviewing a movie and having read the book too. Your brain mixes them together.
It does. Yeah. Unless you've, you know, read the book multiple times so you can differentiate. Yeah, it makes it hard. And even then you can't, because I have that problem with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
When I'm watching a Harry Potter movie, when something happens in the movie, I'm like, wait a minute, that's not how it happened. I'm like, wait a minute, that's how it happened in the book. This is the movie, it's different.
But the bad part is you done watched the movie, so when you're listening to the book, you can imagine that scene happening in your head. That was in the movie.
Oh,
Until
yeah.
the movie comes out, and you're like, well, they cut this part completely out of this version of it.
Yeah.
It never was in it to begin with.
You go to listen to the book, there's no race. There's no race, right? They play a video game.
In the book, there's
Which the race is awesome, by the way. It's actually probably better than the verse.
Oh, that's why I say, you know, this is something where the book and the movie, the middle section of the book and the movie are completely different. The way he gets the 3 keys in the movie, he gets the 3 keys completely different way in the book. Like, it's completely different.
But they're both really good. So you're not going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of a lot of modern games, like single player story driven games, have multiple different stories. So, you know, if you're playing it and your friend's playing it, you can have 2 completely different, you know, paths to the end game. That's how the book and the movie are. They take 2 completely different paths to get to the same ending.
Yeah. That's like when you was talking about the Harry Potter game that came out,
Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy. You jumped on, you started playing it. Your play style was to go through and do the challenges and stuff. The first 3 or 4 hours I was in it, I was literally just walking around, just seeing everything I could see. I did not play through the play styles or nothing like that. I was forever just getting the broom to ride on. Corey was in the first day was riding around on the broom.
Yeah. I played it when it dropped. I played it 12 hours. So
yeah, I was still just walking around, just visualizing everything. I was like, oh man, this is so cool. I wonder if I can go over here. Until you get somewhere where you need to be a little higher level.
Yeah.
And you get killed. So you gotta make a run for it.
Run into some spiders.
Yeah, but again, we're both playing the same game. Totally different game. So it's like the books, you know, book, movie, same thing, but it's totally different. And I would like that. I wouldn't want it to be exactly like it. It'd be a long ass movie.
Well, I mean, Ready Player One, the book is actually not, compared to the books I listen to, it's not that long. It's like 12, 13 hours long.
Oh, ain't too bad.
So yeah, I have no clue how many pages it is. I listen to books. I don't read them. I used to read. Now I just listen to them because it's so much easier.
Yeah, it's the job
But
we have. It's just constantly driving.
It's like 12 or 13 hours long. So in comparison, I think the third Harry Potter book is like, I want to say it's 13 hours long. So it's about the same length as Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Ready Player One is. So it's long, but it's not super long.
Yeah, we're going to go on because if we don't, we'll be 3 hours in.
Yeah,
we tend to get lost in it, don't we?
Oh, yes, we do.
We're at the 30-minute mark now, so.
Oh, hardly nothing. We barely scratched the surface.
That's what we're saying. We barely scratched the surface on this because I haven't even got to the main things I want to talk about from the book because they haven't made it part of in the movie. We're almost there.
Okay, shoot ahead.
Basically, they don't win the race. They don't get the key, but they get to meet Artemis, and Percival is fanboying all over her, and basically her bike gets just wrecked by King Kong. So Percival basically tells her, H can fix anything. Come with me. H will fix it for you. So they go to H's workshop, which is just great.
Massive.
It's, I mean, he's building a freaking
Iron Giant.
Iron Giant, which also another reference that was like, oh my God, Iron Giant.
Yeah, apparently that's how H makes his money in game is, and it goes. It shows this several times. People have special items. He builds these things and sells them.
Yeah, and he's literally building the Iron Giant. Yeah, that is. So yeah,
that Iron Giant plays a key role later on in the movie.
Oh, it does. In the book,
and shows how good he really is at building them.
Oh yeah, in the book he didn't actually build the Iron Giant; he got it another way. But that's something completely different. The movie never touches on. But
same way Show gets hold of the Gundam.
Yep.
He won the gauntlet when they was doing the raid.
Well,
in the movie.
Yeah, in the book it's completely different. But anyway, they go back, and while H is fixing it, Percival is fanboying over Artemis, and they're talking, and then Artemis starts quizzing him to see how much he knows about Holiday, and spoiler alert, Percival knows everything. Or Parzival, not Percival. Parzival knows everything, and basically she says something to him that later on when he's at home in the real world, laying down, he starts thinking, and then he like realizes something. It clicks a key memory in his head, so he jumps back in the Oasis. He goes to, and this is when you first meet the curator, because he goes to the library of all of
Holiday's
memories, and he pulls one up, and he watches it, and when you're pulling the memory up, it's like just straight up watching it in VR, like you're watching a movie in VR. So he's watching the scene, and the curator's like, "Have you seen enough?" He's like, "Yeah." So he starts to walk away, and then Holiday says something that just triggers him. He mentions, why can't we just go backwards? Drive backwards as fast as possible. And then he realizes what he needs to do to win the race. So the next race, he's there. Artemis is there. H is there. Race starts. Everybody takes off. Artemis takes off. She's looking in her mirrors on her bike, trying to figure out why he's not taking off. He's driving a DeLorean. We didn't mention that.
Machine.
He's driving the
DeLorean.
Yeah, not a DeLorean, the DeLorean. And yeah, he raises up that door. He starts looking backwards and just floors it into reverse. And basically it takes him under the map, and he just straight to the finish line.
Yep. That's where he gets the first key at.
So he gets the first key, and he's the first name to pop up on. They got this big leaderboard, and it's been blank ever since the competition started because nobody's found the key. And now there's a name on it.
But now, man, his name is on it.
So now he's a celebrity.
IOI has got a huge target on whoever this Parzival guy is. They still don't know. He's in game. He's Parzival. No one knows who he really is.
Yeah. And in the movie, he wins 100,000 credits for winning the first key. In the book, it may be the same number. I can't exactly remember.
He wins a lot.
Yeah. I just know, in the movie, he gets a bunch of stuff in-game. He makes an in-game purchase that's, sends him one of those haptic suits. That's the only out-of-game purchase.
Yeah, then he bought the holy hand grenade.
Yeah. Which when he used that, by the way, that was a little disappointment for me. The holy hand grenade in Worms, that's a video game. The whole thing is when you throw it, it starts playing like the hallelujah, and then it explodes. And when he threw it, there was no sound effect. I was like, what? You missed an opportunity there.
Do you know where the holy hand grenade comes from?
I just know it from Worms. I don't know what movie reference it is.
It's from Mighty Python in the Search for the Holy Grail.
Yep, I do know that.
Oh, really?
I had forgot, but I did know that.
Tell me you watched it.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. They carry it around and just like it's a holy artifact. And they prayers over it and everything. And it looks just like it did in Mighty Python. Which all their stuff is hilarious.
Well, that would explain why there was no sound effect to it. I was just like, it's a Worms reference. I had completely forgot about that.
Yep.
But yeah, he purchases a few things in the movie, but in the book, he gets, like I said, I can't remember the exact amount, maybe the same amount, but he gets all that money, a lot of it in real life. So in the book, he moves into the city. He buys a super nice, swanky, apartment.
You're missing a piece though.
What? Oh yeah, his
goes down in both the book and the movie.
In the book and in the movies, IOI come after him, and they blow up
We're jumping way ahead.
No, we're not.
Okay, where we at?
What we skip?
Because you're skipping the whole dance part of the movie where they go to, and that's how they find out.
Oh, well,
real
yeah,
name.
from a little slip of the lip, they figure out who he is.
Yeah.
He takes Artemis to a virtual dance
I hadn't
club
skipped that. Jamie skipped that when he told me.
My bad.
Yeah.
The explosion.
Yeah, because in the book, when he's buying all this stuff, hasn't even happened yet.
Yeah.
But like I said, in the book, he literally buys a super swanky apartment. He's got, and he goes, because he knows they're going to come after him. So he goes through and he gets it like friggin', super safety, like walls, doors with like retina and all this other scanning stuff. And it's super nice. And inside the room, he's got the omnidirectional treadmill that he runs on. He's got the seat that the main IOI bad guy's got. He's got that in the book.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, he's got so much more stuff in the book. He spent all his money in the book, and most of it in real life.
I mean, he was making big dollars.
Yeah, he's making bad.
And it's also one of those things, he's on leaderboard, he's famous now. So in the game, he's got people literally giving him items.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he's got people giving him items in the
he becomes like a celebrity once he got that first key.
You see a little bit of it in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not as much.
Yeah,
but
in the movie they basically just do the classic, oh, can I get a picture? Can I get a picture?
Yeah,
in the book,
people
are sending him things and giving him things.
His biggest problem is once he become a big celebrity, he become a big bullseye too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because now somebody's ahead of the game.
See, what got me is even though he was number one on the leaderboard, the other four.
Yeah, they come in right behind him.
Yeah, right behind him. Why didn't he just target one of them?
He was making the most noise, I guess.
Probably because he was first.
He was the first one, so they assumed the other ones got it.
Because of him.
Because of him,
he knew what was going on.
And in truth, that's what happened. He basically told H how to beat it.
Yeah, he
told Artemis how to beat it, and I'm assuming
Artemis saw him, go backwards.
She figured it
so that's how she knew.
Him.
And then he told H.
Mm-hmm.
H told Sho and Daito. And then enough people saw that then
everybody starts doing it. But those five are still top on the boards.
Yeah, because they done it first. If you notice, whoever does it first, the person that does it second gets slightly less score.
Yeah, and slightly less money.
Right, but that's how it would go in real life.
Well, yeah, that's the way how they set it up.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like modern day right now in real life, if you had some type of hunt thing, the second one person finds it, then everybody's gonna be able to find it because nobody's gonna find it and stay completely quiet about it. And even if they can, somebody's bound to have seen them. So that's just how it's going to go. The second somebody finds it, floodgates are opened.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically exactly how it went with this and how it went when they went after the second key, which, again, happened completely different in the book versus the movie, but both of them were really good. But this gets into the what you was talking about where IOI comes after them. And when they're in the club.
They go out on a date.
Yeah, him and Artemis.
Because she thinks she figured out the second clue.
Yeah.
The leap of faith.
So they go to this club, and, I mean, it's a cool looking club. You're kind of floating in the air or whatever, dancing, and it's also got a bunch of, pop culture references from the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
But they'll say he, is not smart. He's not thinking with his head.
Oh, he was thinking with the wrong one.
Yeah.
I want to see you in real life. She goes, you don't even know what I look like. I don't care. I like this. You only like what I let you see.
Speaking of that, when he's mentioning to before the date when he's trying to find what to wear and he goes with the Buckaroo Banzai outfit, I would have went with like a James Bond tux style, but still. Anyway, he's talking to H, and H is like, you don't even know this person. They could be a dude.
It could be a 40-year-old dude living
a 300-pound dude living in his mom's basement in Detroit.
Interesting that H says that, by the way.
Oh, I know. Later on, H, that's why H has got so much experience. H is like, yeah, you don't know. Just because this person says they're a guy or says they're a girl, don't mean they're a girl. Because H may or may not be a guy in the game, but he may not be a guy in the real world.
There's so much online gaming nowadays, man.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, most of my avatars are women.
Oh, yeah.
On all my games. Now, I've got, like, Call of Duty Mobile. I've got all the male characters and stuff, but I would mainly just play the female characters.
Yeah, I do that with some of the guys I, play with on PlayStation. Anytime, we make our character for games, it's normally for me 70% of the time I make my character female. And they're all like, why would you do that? What are you doing? You know, you're a male. What are you doing? And it's a very simple answer. It's just, you know, you're in third person. So all you see is the backside of your character. You're going to spend hours upon hours of playing a video game staring at the backside of a dude or the backside of a female.
I you're looking at yourself.
Hey.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't play, so I don't know.
Yeah, you don't play no video games. You don't quite understand.
I don't quite get it.
Yeah. Well, it's the difference between looking at a dude's ass for 12, 13 hours.
It's you.
So what? I'm not allowed to think I look good?
Hey, love yourself, man. Go for it.
You hating on my ass, damn it?
I'm not judging.
But yeah, needless to say, things in the club don't go well for Parcel.
Yeah, he's trying to get her to meet him in real life, and he messes up and says his real name in game.
Yep.
Which is a big no-no. Anybody that plays games knows that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, nobody that I play with on PlayStation knows my last name, period. End of story. Nobody.
Well, he didn't say his last name. He just said his first name.
It's still, in that world, you know, especially him being as famous as he is now, saying your first name, it's super easy to do exactly what the that in-game bad guy, I'll call him the in-game bad guy.
I call him the bounty hunter.
Yeah, IROC. Yeah, but it's basically what he is, bounty hunter. I don't know why I had never thought about that, but yeah, he's a bounty hunter. He's smart enough to just know that, you know, his name is Wade in real life. He just became famous and bought a haptic suit. Let me just cross-reference. Anybody named Wade just bought a haptic suit within the last few weeks. Only one person, Wade Watts.
Very little, little detective work, and there you are.
Yep. So now they know his name, and first they have a meeting with him to try to buy him out, basically. It's basically their plan, just to buy him out. And he tells them no. So they send some drones and some people to basically blow up his stack
in the
of
real
trailers.
World. Yeah, real life.
Yeah. They go to the stacks, and they blow up his trailer, which in turn blows up most of that whole stack. In the book, it's not really it doesn't really get blown up as much as it gets set on fire. And yeah, and when you got trailer stacked upon trailer, one fire leads to a huge fire. So like a whole stack basically gets burnt down. If I remember 100% right in the book.
The best I recall.
Yeah. Neither of us have listened to the book in
it's been
2 years, year and a half, 2 years, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah.
That leads us to them finally figuring out where the second key is. And they go back to the museum.
Mm-hmm.
Look up a movie called The Shining.
Well, no, they look up Holiday's biggest regret. That was the key. Not Holiday's biggest regret, but Holiday. How does it go? In the movie, it goes something like I think it was just Holiday's regret, something like that. But anyway, they're looking up, and apparently he went on a date with what was soon to become Ogden. That's the partner's name, Ogden.
Simon Pegg's character.
Yeah.
That I didn't know it was Simon Pegg.
Yeah. Ogden, his eventual wife, turns out that her and my mind's going blank.
Halliday.
I don't know why my mind just went blank there. But her and Halliday went on a date, and
then Holiday, they're talking about his girlfriend, the one date he ever been on.
Mm-hmm.
What's that girl's name again?
Now that I do not remember.
Kira was her avatar.
Yep.
And I think it's on when they bring her up as. And she's only ever mentioned one time in the files.
Yeah.
And the curator said, it ain't no way. He said...
Yeah, and we don't know at the time that the curator is...
the partner.
Yeah, the partner, Ogden. So, it's easy to say, when he said that the curator, Ogden's like, there ain't no way. Like, of course, he knows it was his wife.
Yeah. She's
passed away since, but it was his wife. So he's like, there's no way, And, Parzival's like, well, I'll bet you all the money I've got that, this is the only mention of her.
Yeah, so he...
So while they're watching the tape, the curator's going through, and so when they get finished watching the scene, and they basically decode that they need to go to the movie theater because they went to the movies, Curator's like, you're right, and flips them a quarter. Like a regular, quarter, 25-cent piece. And, Party was like, don't worry about it. Don't mention it. Throws it back to him. He's like, no, keep it. And he throws it back to him, and Artemis just catches it, says some stuff to him, and hands it to him. And actually, that happens before the whole date scene. That's what leads to the date. But then...
but that coin is key later on in the
film. It is. It's not just a quarter.
Yeah.
Even though it just looks like a quarter, it's not just a quarter.
He should have knew something was up there. I mean, the curator's giving him a quarter.
Yeah. Well, see.
What did every game in the 80s run off of?
Quarter.
And that plays a key in the book.
I remember.
Yeah, in the book. In the movie, what we're getting to with the second key, they basically have to go through this whole... They're basically in The Shining.
Yeah, and
that's where we find out that H is not the bravest person in the world.
Oh, Lord, no. H is afraid of everybody. Well, she wasn't afraid of the naked woman at first.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know what's going on. Well,
I'm just going to go with this.
Just going to go with this. And went to go kiss her and looked in the mirror.
I probably would have went with her from the start.
Until you looked over in that mirror.
Yeah.
And saw that she was a zombie.
Yeah, that would have been like, oh, crap. Although I probably would look back and be like, she still looks. And then when it starts to fade in, it's like, oh, nope, mistake, gotta go.
Whips out that knife and just an axe and starts chasing them everywhere on the game.
Oh, yeah. Movie. In the book.
There's some really good references to The Shining in that little scene.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. In the book, that's not how they get the second key at all. In the book, they get the second key by going through kind of like a haunted house. So it's sort of like that. But it leads to them having to go... Aren't they playing they get the second key, and then it leads to them having to go to like an arcade.
On a certain planet inside the Oasis.
Yeah. So I think it's after they've got the second key in the movie now.
Basically on this whole planet, there's just one video game is the only thing that's there, right?
Yeah, right? One arcade machine.
Right.
And in the video game, in the book, they play that, and that's how they get their figures. That's how H gets the Iron Giant. That's how Show and Daito. That's how they get their two figures. Even though in the movie you only see the Iron Giant and Daito's figure. What I just forget what that figure's called. At the end when Daito calls in his
the Gundam.
Yeah, Gundam. Yeah. Couldn't remember.
Gundam style. Dun.
Yeah. But
I think there's a little bit of tragedy in the book, though, with...
Oh, yeah.
With one of the...
Yeah, in the book...
Show Daito won.
One of Show or Daito...
that, I don't know.
Well, I mean, we're basically there.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, there's a...
Yeah, there's a little bit of tragedy with one of the
to
not
get
exactly brothers. They're not really brothers.
No, they're not. In the book, it goes more in detail. I think the way it is... You find out later on in the movie that Sho is an 11-year-old boy, and Daito is kind of like his guardian, basically, although he's not much older. In the book, you get a little more detail, and you find out some more about those two. But basically, in the book, when you had the big battle scene happens in the movie and in the book, and in the book, not everybody makes it out alive. But some stuff happens in real life while the battle's going on.
IOI basically.
Yeah, IOI. Yeah, they murdered somebody.
They're trying to take out the 5.
You had somebody murked.
Yeah. In the movie, they make it PG-13, so nobody dies in real life. That's not how it happened at all in the book.
Which had me a little confused when I was watching the movie earlier today. Like I said, it blends in your head.
Yeah, but I love the battle scene when they tell...
dude, the battle scene is awesome. I can just sit and rewind that and just watch it again.
Artemis tell them, get an army. Get to planet... I don't know the name of the planet. And that's what Purple does.
No,
it's a different planet.
Oh.
He goes live in game and starts asking people for help and trying to fight the system and stuff. And
oh, I would have went.
They're looking and they're not seeing nobody.
Yeah.
The main bad guy, he's looking out there. He don't see nobody. He just gets that little smirk on his face and turns around like he's going to walk off. And then you start hearing a noise. Then he turns around and Percival turns around and holy shit, everybody. and I do mean everybody shows up. We got Ninja Turtles. We got Fortnite.
Halo.
Halo.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'm pretty sure I
Master
saw
Chief's everywhere.
Woody from Toy Story.
Woody from Toy Story. You seen the Frogman. I don't know what he was actually played on, but there's a Frogman in it. But I mean, there's just everybody shows up.
And it's even better in the book.
Yeah.
That whole battle scene is amazing in the book. There's so many references in that battle scene.
And the part I like the most, Percival gets up there when they get to battle. He's holding the classic boombox up in the air and playing Twisted Sister. We're not going to take it anymore.
So the soundtrack is awesome.
Yes, and I mean, that sent chills through me. When they started over that hill and stuff, I was like, oh, yes. And it was just...
I can imagine just the money they had to spend out to get the rights to the songs, the rights to the characters.
Yeah, because, like I said, it showed everybody. Even Chucky played a part in it.
Oh, God, yeah.
They run out of ammo.
He was a secret weapon, remember?
Yeah. H-Child's down here. Try this little guy. Throws it to him. And Chucky's trying to stab him and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And she throw him. Throws him out there. And next thing you know, boom, 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 boom. You see IOI in their shop. Like 8 or 9 people turn red in their rigs because he just killed them. Like that. I was like, holy crap.
And then when the main IOI bad guy shows up and he tosses out Mecha Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. That was just like, oh, here we are. Mecha Godzilla.
Hey, I didn't see any Transformers, so you must not have been able to get the rights to those.
Now that you mention, I didn't see no Transformers
Did you think
either.
you'd have like a giant Optimus Prime or something?
Yeah. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I don't think giant Optimus Prime would have been as tall as the...
No, but I mean, he'd have been pretty big.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now that you mention, I didn't see none.
Is the Transformers mentioned in
They
the
are. They are mentioned in the
I
book.
guess you can get away with it in the book,
Well, yeah,
I mean,
you just
I don't think it necessarily, mentions Optimus Prime, but it does mention, Transformers.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
I don't know, man. I'm going to have to go back and listen to it again now.
So am I. Definitely got to re-listen to the book. And I love the orb of Asafat, or how does it pronounce?
Yeah, that sounded good. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
You nailed that one right there.
Yeah, basically the orb, that magical orb that creates a barrier.
Yeah, and they found it's an Atari. That's the third, where you get the third key.
Yep. You get the third key by playing an Atari, but you don't know what Atari game to play because every Atari game ever made is there.
Yeah, so they have a big line of their foot soldiers in there.
Yeah, the Sixers.
Yeah, and they'll get a minute into the game, ice breaks, they're dead. So they send somebody else up and they put a new game in. And that's how they can tell. Yeah, if they last longer than a minute, that's the game they need to be playing.
Yeah, basically, IOI is going to wear you down just with numbers.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, sure numbers.
They've got a whole team of people checking every pop culture reference, everything that's happening, trying to figure out what angle it is.
Yeah, and in the book, in the book they get the third key the same way, but in the book it's not one at a time. In the book, there's like a whole room of Sixers and different people playing Atari, and so they're all basically playing it at once. Even Parzival and Artemis are both playing at the same time, and it's just in the book the IOIs coming after him in real life. They actually all go to Ogden's house, to his mansion.
Yeah, because he's got the rig set up.
That's when they first all four meet each other, or all five. That's when they first all five meet each other. Or all four? Because at this point, I think one of them hadn't made it. But
that's the first time that Wade Watts is Parzival's real name.
Yeah.
Wade gets to see
H.
Actually, the first time he gets to see
Artemis. It's the first time he sees both of them.
First time they all meet together. That's right. I forgot that.
Yeah.
That scene is better in the book than in the movie.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, but it basically comes down to the point where when they're in the book, when they're playing the game, Artemis basically quits playing the game to do something, to go help somebody do something.
She's always got to be that character.
Oh yeah.
You got one in every story.
Well, she pretty much done that in the movie because they was trying to get to the castle or get to where the game is. Watched H fall down in the iron mech, and she looked at Percival and said, "Go on, it's up to you to win the key." And she runs back to help H.
Sorta. If you remember right in the movie, at the end, it gets to the point where he's basically like,
Well, no, I'm talking about
when he pops her and he kills her character.
That.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm talking about when she goes back to get him, and H comes back up in the iron neck, and holds her up in the air, and she shoots the eye out of the Mega Godzilla. And throws that mad ball in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and takes Sorrento out.
Yeah.
Sorrento, that's the main Iowa bad guy's name. Could not think of his name.
Nolan Sorrento?
Yep.
Nolan Sorrento, yeah.
Yeah, he's played in a couple other movies. But
he's always a bad guy.
Yep. But I was just, when she tossed the mad ball, and I was like, what the hell is the mad ball going to do? Mad ball done a whole lot of damage inside there.
Well, dude, they had Chucky as a weapon. I mean, anything.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I could see Chucky doll as a weapon.
Yeah.
Because he's a weapon to begin with. But the mad ball, man.
Hey.
Growing up, you just throw them at each other. Or in my case, you hit somebody with it in the face, and then you got a butt whooping because you left marks on their head. Not supposed to play dodgeball in the house.
Now, what you're supposed to do is get in a small enclosed room with a super ball and just
bounce it down and see who gets hit by it first.
And just see who gets hit by it first. That's what we used to do.
Yeah, we used to take glow sticks and use them for tag. Get out there in the middle of the night, crack a glow stick up, and just use it like dodgeball. You couldn't say you didn't get hit, because when you got hit, it hit you and the stick just fell straight back down. So you couldn't say, you missed me. That'd get some whelps on you. You always got that one asshole aims for the head.
Oh, I assumed that was you.
No, that's my cousin. But we had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
You didn't think of consequences back
Johnny
then.
almost lost an eye, but we had fun.
Yeah, you got two eyes. You can still see. Walk it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll help you look for your eye tomorrow.
Yeah. When daylight comes up, we'll find your eye. Don't worry about it. Just go to bed.
Yeah. But we're at the point in the movie now. It's the end. It's the ending. And the ending in the movie and the book are the same. He wins. He gets to meet Halliday. And just like in the movie and the book, Halliday has one last test where he's basically telling him, here's the contract, sign it, and everything's yours. And he's basically, getting the last final test. You don't know it's a test, but Parsifal realizes it's a test.
He said it's not right.
It's not right, him signing this contract to basically give himself everything the same way Halliday ended up doing to Ogden, because he felt Ogden was, I guess, trying to take the company in a direction that Halliday didn't want to go. Halliday just wanted the game, and that's all. So he made Ogden give up all his shares and everything. And that, spoiler alert, well, not spoiling it now, we're at the point where you find out that was his greatest regret in life, that, his best friend, his only friend, he alienated basically because he thought he was trying to take over his company when Ogden was. It doesn't really explain too deep, but you get the impression Ogden was basically just trying to help him with the non-game side of things, the real world side of things, and running the company. Because Halliday was very much like, he's a genius when it came to making the game and all that stuff. Didn't know anything about the real world.
Yeah, he didn't like the real world. He would rather just live in the game.
Yeah, that's why he made the Oasis.
Yeah.
He didn't feel like he belonged in the real world. He felt alone and stuff in the real world. In the game, he felt more like himself.
Yeah.
Then he comes to regret that.
Yeah. So needless to say, Parsifal passes that test, gets the golden egg, and basically, he takes all the shares, $500 billion, and basically splits that between him and his clan, the High Five.
Yep, the High Five.
And they start running the thing. And as you see at the end of the movie, they, and have to say in the book, they decide, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're shutting down the Oasis. On those days, you got to just live in reality.
Unplug and live in reality and enjoy your life.
Yeah. And that's the movie. It's a killer movie, man. And the book is even better. Man, the book is so good.
Yep, highly recommend it.
Yep. We just passed over to one part that I've missed the most.
What's that?
When Percival's fighting the main bad guy and just hauls off and kicks him right between the legs.
Oh,
there's parts of that suit you probably need to turn off.
And you can see in the movie, it shows on his suit turns red right there, and he just starts cringing up with pain. He might not have hollered in the movie, but I did when I watched it. Because, it was a Superman kick.
You felt it for him.
Whack! Oh, God. Yes, I did.
Yeah, if you're wearing the full body suit with the microfiber crotch,
you feel everything.
Maybe you need to wear a cup.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel every. If somebody touches your skin, you can feel it like it's your real skin, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
But no. I'm turning the pain way the hell down. I'd rather feel like a bee sting.
Virtual reality headset wise, I don't know if you guys watched any YouTube videos of the new Apple Vision Pro headset.
I haven't watched that yet.
We're starting to get there. I mean, it's not like amazing like, you know, the Ready Player One headsets are, but we're getting there. You know, with the whole Apple headset now, you know, there's no gloves, you know, there's no controllers. You do everything with your hands. You can just control everything with motions and gestures.
Well, you'll be there before. I mean, it'll happen.
What's what I'm saying? We're getting there.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be headsets.
No, it'll be headsets.
I don't think so.
Think it'll just be glasses?
No.
Well, they tried Google Glasses,
dude,
which was kind of.
Elon wants to put stuff in your head now.
Oh well, that
ain't going.
Yeah, that's a little harder to sell.
Yeah, you can't get human testing for that.
It's a lot easier.
Even volunteers. I mean,
it's a lot easier.
Can do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a lot easier with the headset. You can take.
I mean,
off.
I'm not saying I'd volunteer. I'm just wondering.
Yeah. It's like, well, you know, enough money. I might have to sit there and. No, but see, that brings me back to the rig, omnidirectional treadmill, the harness and stuff hooked on, and you're running and everything. Well, then when it gets the whole army on there and you're watching the movie, you're looking around and there's kids running down the street fighting.
Yeah.
How are they seeing not to run into a building or run out into traffic?
Yeah, that's something that is for the movie that I didn't quite get. I mean,
I would assume it's a lot like the
Quest.
Yeah, the Oculus Quest. How it's got the kind of boundaries. I would assume it's probably technologically advanced enough that you can, if you want to, you can see a little bit out, like opaque. You can see through a little bit. And I would also assume you probably get like little, I don't know what you say, because you know you're wearing a headset on your head. So I would assume you get like little cues or ticks or something that let you know, hey, you're near something.
I don't know, because this
or it could just be it's a movie
running down the highway.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. It could just be it's a movie.
It's just a movie part.
It's just a movie part, but that
people making the movie said, "Oh, that's a cool scene," but really didn't think it through.
Yeah,
these
that'd
people
be
could
cool.
run off the edge of a cliff into traffic,
Exactly.
into the ocean.
Yeah,
because you know you got H&M driving down the road.
Yeah, in a postal van.
In a postal van, and they could just
plow right over top of them.
Yeah, I was like, it's pretty cool, but I just don't know how, because they had theirs on the whole time, even when they wasn't actually playing, doing the fight scene and stuff. They was walking around the city with those headsets on the whole time.
Like I said, watch some videos on YouTube right now of people with the Apple Vision Pro headsets. There's a lot of people wearing them out in public because you can see through them.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I was watching a guy that he was working on his car, and he was trying to do something, and he had a VR set on. It didn't show which kind it was, but he didn't know what he was doing, so he pulled up a window off to the side, brought up a YouTube video. So he's watching the YouTube video as he's working on the vehicle. He didn't have to stop, hold his phone, or watch something. It's playing right there on his face. No matter where he turned his head, it's right there. So he can actually work and watch it at the same time, which is cool. I like that idea. If that headset was a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
It'll get
Yeah, they'll
smaller,
shrink
probably.
it down. Well, that's like
it'll be
cell
down to
phones.
eyeglasses. At some point, man, it'll be like these right here.
Cell phones come out real big. Everybody wanted them small. So they shrunk them down to where they had one that literally looked like a stick, and you flipped it around, and then you talked up here, and you had a little bitty keyboard. Oh, that's cool as can be. Now look how big these things are. It's about big as a tablet anymore. Like when the tablets first come out.
Yeah, cell phones went from being really big to really small back to really big.
Yep.
So yeah.
I say the headset they'll definitely be able to shrink them down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised the Google Glasses didn't pick up better than what they did. I think just a little bit before
the technology is just not there yet. Because that's what I would prefer. I would prefer to be able to put on a pair of glasses and still be able to look around and see everything perfect, but also be able to see stuff on my glasses.
Well, see,
that's basically what you can do with the Apple Vision Pro, but it's a full-blown headset.
Well, if you let Elon put the chip in, you can just see it in the air. No one else will be able to see it, but you can.
Yeah, then you're a cyborg.
Exactly.
Then I'm that weirdo going around doing this number, and
I don't
the
want
law's
that.
getting called on.
I prefer the Iron Man suit. Just give me an Iron Man suit.
If everybody's a weirdo, then nobody's a weirdo.
Yeah, you have a point there. There's
I
not
don't
very many
mind.
weirdos left in the world.
I don't mind being a weirdo, but I want to be able to control it to where everybody looking at me is like, "What the hell is he doing?"
Like I said, I want an Iron Man suit.
Well, I guess you do want
That
an
way,
Iron Man suit.
well, I'm mainly talking about, you know, how the visor comes down and then he's got all the information and readouts on the screen, but he can also just see out of it and Yeah, give me that. Give me the Iron Man helmet.
Cool.
Motorcycle helmet that pulls down.
Yeah, basically.
Yes. Yeah.
That wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, people might be like, why is he wearing a motorcycle helmet around all the time?
Well, look at the videos on YouTube right now. People walking around the streets with Apple Vision Pro headsets on.
Yeah, I watched the guy doing a podcast with them things on. I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's one of those things like when you've got it on, like you were saying earlier. I watched Linus do just an unboxing video of it. He hasn't done his full breakdown of it yet because he hasn't had it long enough. But the thing he said he was most excited about was, he puts it on. He's sitting there. He's on his MacBook doing something. But in his vision, he's got a screen right beside his MacBook, even though he doesn't really have one. But on there, it's there. And because the Apple Vision Pro's got just amazing 4K OLED stuff, that's the main thing he was excited about. It's just the quality that everything looks inside of it. There's so many pixels. So he's able to just multitask so much better. And, if you need to move that screen, you just take your finger and just slide the screen over to this side, slide it up here, slide it there, add another screen, throw on a movie above your head.
Like that Minority Report, the movie that had
Minority Report?
Yeah, where he's got them gloves on and he's able to pull all these screens up and slide over here.
You can do that with the Apple Vision Pro without gloves, just with your hands, just with hand gestures. He said, just watch the videos. Yeah, now, I haven't seen enough videos to see all the cons of it yet. I've just seen videos talking about the good stuff. So,
see, the Quest had an update to where you can leave the controllers down and just use your hand for everything, which would be cool, but I've never really practiced it yet.
Yeah. I gave mine to my cousin, so.
I still got mine.
I never played mine. So that's why I got rid of it.
I haven't really played it that much.
I would love to get the Apple Vision Pro if it didn't cost $3,500. That's kind of a deal breaker. It's like I can't pay $3,500 for that.
The hell, because you're going to pay for it, and 2 years later they're going to come out with a better version of it, or a year later, then you got to get rid of that one.
Well, it's also brand new technology, so there's going to be a ton of bugs.
Yeah, it's like then probably way back when VCRs came out, those things were ridiculously high.
Oh, $300-$400.
Yeah, but of course, time went on and they got cheaper.
Yeah,
this stuff, time will go on, it'll get cheaper.
As more people had it, the price started dropping down, and more people come out with their own version of it. Any new
technology comes out ridiculously expensive.
Oh yeah,
until it starts to come down.
PS5 when it come out, good God.
Good point.
Well, it's still kind of high.
Price wise, it's not that bad. PS3 was what was ridiculous when it came out back in 2007. PS3 was $700.
Oh,
brand new
one of those.
In 2007. When it first came out in 2007, the PS3 was $700. That's why when the PS4 came out for $400, everybody was like, and the Xbox One came out at the same time. The Xbox One was $500. And everybody's like, well, how can Sony sell the PS4 so cheap? They were actually selling it at a loss, but they were making their money back off of all the game developers having to buy the rights to put their games on the PlayStation. And then when the PS5 come out, it was $400 for the discless, $500 for the disc. And like I said again, especially with modern day prices, that's not that bad. Considering the PS3 was $700 in 2007.
See, I'm old school. I remember buying my very first PlayStation for $200.
Exactly. That was in the late 90s. Yeah. $200 in the late 90s is equivalent to about $500 nowadays.
$500 to $700 now.
My brain don't translate that. I'm like, no.
Oh, yeah.
The consoles actually aren't over. What was overly priced about the PS5 was that they couldn't keep them in stock.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to buy one, you had to buy it online off eBay or one of them for $1,000. Yeah, that's ridiculous. But yeah, price wise, the most expensive console ever was the freaking PS3. $700 in 2007. That's like $1,000 nowadays.
$50 off of you.
I know you did. Because I had another one.
Yeah, I let my kids use it, and that was the last of it.
That
was all my stuff.
I've owned multiple PS1s, I had like 6 PS2s.
I've only had
2 or 3 PS3s.
PS2s, 1 PS3. I couldn't tell how many PlayStation 1s I had because I played the crap out of them. That's when I was really into gaming. Nowadays, I bought the PS5. I played a little bit, ended up giving it to my son. Wasn't 4 or 5 months later.
Yeah, you just now finally get it back.
Yeah. I spent right at $1,700 just so I could play
Hogwarts
Legacy in good quality because I had my TV was 5, 6, 7 years old, didn't have no 4K. It was HD, but it wasn't Ultra HD. I finally upgraded to 4K, Ultra HD, all this stuff, and I see a big difference in it. But I'm one of them, if it ain't broke, why replace it?
Yeah, I'm the same way.
And then every year I go, I'm going to get me a 4K. I'm going to get me a 4K. And Corey goes, you say it every year. Why don't you just do it?
Yeah. I've been through like 3 or 4 different 4K TVs before you even got the first one.
Yeah. And the one I got at the house now, I hardly ever use it. It's 70-inch. If there's been 300 hours on that thing since last year, I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if there was 100 hours on that TV.
Yeah, my TV gets a bunch of use, which that's nothing compared to that 4K LG TV that's in my parents' living room, because they just don't know how to turn a TV off. So the TV just stays on. Even when we're not watching it, it's on.
My old one, it stayed on.
See.
But see, back in the day, it was cheaper to leave one on than it was to cut it off and turn it back on, because you had to
and wait for the
tubes to warm up
tubes.
and the picture to get. So it was just easier just to leave it on.
Yeah. Well, see, I also right now I have an OLED, so you don't leave an OLED on because you'll get burned in.
Well, that's why they got them screensavers for.
Well, mine does automatically go. Mine goes screensaver after 30 seconds.
Yeah.
If I hit pause on a video and don't hit play within 30 seconds, it goes to a screensaver, which is good. That's what I want.
The new ones burn in?
Yeah.
The OLEDs, not your. They still have regular LED TVs and LCD
and they'll
TVs.
burn in.
Huh.
It's a lot harder though, a whole lot harder.
No, the old plasma ones, they were horrible for burning.
Plasma and OLED are very similar with how they burn in. The first generation OLEDs burn in really, really easy. The one I've got is a little more burn-in resistant, and they've got new ones now that are really burn-in resistant. But the one I've got is still kind of prone, so that's why even though I use it a lot, I try my best not to, especially when you're playing video games on OLED. With video games, there's almost always something on some part of the screen that just stays there and doesn't move. And that's not good for OLED. You need stuff to move. That way it doesn't just burn into the pixels.
Yeah, I haven't done it to guard check at them Vizio TVs we had down there.
Plasma ones? Yeah.
You had all them cameras up on there. Now the camera would flicker and stuff, but everything else would stay on there.
Yes, you'd have just the outlines, just lines.
Yeah.
And then the underground monitors.
Yeah, they like I said, those were all old plasma ones, and they burn in so easy.
Yeah, they were stuck on that picture. If you tried to put another picture up there, it just wouldn't look right.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know how we got talking about this, but what would
pretty
you guys?
much wrap that one up, I believe.
Yeah, we wrapped up Ready Player One. We started off on the rigs, and then we went through every game system out there almost.
Yeah, basically. We didn't touch on none of the Nintendo stuff though, but oh well. But what would you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, I was going to talk about some wrestling that was going on.
Oh yeah.
Something new going on.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell. I'm a little vague on exactly what's happening. What did they say? What did they say about Dusty? What did they say?
I don't remember exactly word for word. Did you not watch the Las Vegas thing I sent you?
I don't think I did. I don't think I watched that one.
It's not that long, but I'll tell you what. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, just give me a breakdown of it.
No, give me 1 second. So now you saw what I'm talking about. Let's talk about it.
WWE action here.
Yeah, the whole debate for the last basically week or two has been, who are they gonna have face Roman? Is it gonna be The Rock or is it gonna be Cody? And you've got a lot of your diehard fans that are super into it. They want Cody. Cody's the hottest thing that's going right now. They want Cody. Then you got some of your older fans and people who don't follow as closely that are like, nah, it's The Rock. We want to see The Rock. So there was this whole thing, and you was like, what are they going to do? Well, they had this big press conference in Las Vegas because the Super Bowl's in Vegas this year, so that's a good way to take advantage of the situation. So they have the big, meeting, and Seth Rollins comes out. He's the Raw champion. Then Roman Reigns comes out. Then The Rock comes out, talks all his stuff. Then Cody Rhodes comes out. And, yeah, you just saw what happened. Anybody watching, you can just find it. If you're interested, find it on YouTube and just watch it. But what do you think about what they're doing?
Well, and remember, we just mentioned this a couple weeks ago when The Rock first showed up.
Yeah, in San Diego when he made that should I sit at the head of the table remark.
Yeah, and he came out with Cody in the ring. And I made this statement then. I think they planned to have The Rock come in and wrestle Roman,
Yeah.
But the fans just really bucked on that.
Yep.
They didn't think they would. They thought they really had something going here. So
it's
now
The Rock.
they're scrambling Yeah. Yeah, they figured The Rock's coming in. It'll be, they'd rather see The Rock wrestle Roman. That's been clamored on for a long time.
Yeah, people's been wanting that forever.
Wanting that to happen for years.
Yeah, a few weeks ago when they hinted at it before the Royal Rumble, everybody wanted it.
They spent like they said, the last couple of years building Cody Rhodes up.
Yeah, the last 2 years, year and a half.
They're going to have The Rock come in and step over top of him for it. And the fans just aren't having it, So now the ratings are dropping. They're scared to death the ratings are going to bottom out. So they got to try to put some kind of storyline to save it. And I said, didn't I? Do you remember, man? I said that The Rock was going to turn and join Roman.
I remember you saying it because I was hoping it was.
Mm-hmm. And I made this statement too. Rock ain't the only one that's got a family. Cody's got a big brother.
Oh yeah, Dusty, Gold Dust.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I would.
So that's my prediction, man, is now you're going to see Dustin show up shortly.
Maybe. I kind of get the feeling they're just going with because they've got one pay-per-view before WrestleMania. I got a feeling they're just going to do like a tag match of Roman and The Rock versus Cody and Seth Rollins.
I don't believe it'll be Seth. I don't
know.
I believe you're going to see Dustin come in. I
Maybe.
don't know if he'll be Goldust, but it'll be Dustin.
You saw Seth was in that clip there. Seth was flipping out more than friggin' Cody was, which I didn't quite understand. But anyway, I would say, they didn't know what to do with the Rock Cody thing. Well, what they're doing now, it's got everybody just all ready to watch now. Don't know what they're going to do for sure, but yeah, it got me excited again, and I don't really watch it anymore. I just follow it.
I don't think this is the storyline they intended.
No.
They're putting this together on the fly, but it's way better than what they had intended anyway.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know, man. Maybe they got a genius writer that planned all this out, but I don't think so.
I doubt it. This is simply a Triple H going, yeah, we got to be flexible. So let's just go where the tide takes us. But, yeah, it was, like I said, when The Rock come out and started giving his whole speech there on the stage, I was just like, oh, they're turning him. Yes, they're turning him. Because my favorite version of The Rock actually wasn't, the early 2000s version.
He's always better as a heel, man.
I liked him when he was part of the corporation. In that 97 to 99 run when he was with the corporation, fighting Stone Cold, that was my favorite version of The Rock. Yeah, when he was going against the corporation, going against Triple H and them, he had good, like one-liners and stuff because The Rock always had great one-liners.
Oh, yeah.
But he's
one of the best on the mics.
He was amazing as a heel. So, I'm excited for that.
He's always best when he's playing the villain.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, that's all I want to talk about with that.
Man, we'll see where it goes. I believe you're going to see another road show up before too long.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it.
No, I'm hoping for it.
Yeah. So.
I said when Cody Rhodes first come back to the WWE, I was hoping that Dustin come with him.
Yeah, because Goldust was an amazing character.
Oh my God, I
he
love
was
Goldust,
so funny.
Especially electrocuted Goldust.
Oh yes,
that was my favorite gimmick. When you remember when he got electrocuted?
No, I remember that.
Tourette's.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
yeah, Kane,
dude, I got to show you some clips later. You'll love it.
All right.
Kane clipped some, some cables.
Yeah, so he ended up getting electrocuted on stage.
Good God.
And so for weeks after that, they played it up that it did damage, and he would just fly off. And I'll show you some of the clips. You'll love it.
Yeah, him when he came out was cutting the promo with Triple H and Ric Flair. Oh my God, that was amazing.
So yeah, man, Goldust was always good. I always liked Goldust.
Oh yeah.
That was, I think, man, they didn't mean for that character to do well.
Again, Vince didn't like Dusty Rhodes when Dusty Rhodes came to the WWF.
Oh yeah, because he didn't make him.
Right. So Vince just made him the polka dot man,
and he still carried
Dusty made it work because Dusty's one of the greatest of all time.
So then when son comes in and he tries to just downplay him and embarrass him, and he pulled it off, man.
Yeah, Dustin shows up, and Dusty was kind of heavy set, Dustin was big,
just tall.
Yeah, he had the look. He had the actual look of somebody you think Vince would like. Mm-hmm. But because his last name was Rhodes, Vince didn't like him. Mm-hmm. So Vince stuck him in a one-piece outfit with gold face paint and called him Goldust. And oh my God, he made it work.
Just went way over. He got over too good.
Yeah. Basically, the only one in the family that didn't get over was Cody at first. His first, I think it was like a 10-year run he had with the WWE.
Yeah, probably.
And it just nothing worked. All the different stuff they tried with him, just nothing worked. It wasn't until he left, went on his own on the indies, basically started AEW, ran it for a while, and then came back that now he's kind of understands everything. He's a vet now. He traveled. He understands the business, and now he's the hottest thing they got going. Me, myself, I'm still a Roman Reigns fan, so
nothing against
I'm
Roman
perfectly
Reigns,
fine with this ending with Roman still winning at WrestleMania. I don't think it will. I think they're actually going to have Cody win now, but if Roman does win, I'm going to be happy. I'm already happy that they turned to Rock Hill. I love that.
When is WrestleMania 40?
April something. I should know because they said it about 100,000 times on that thing I was watching. But, yeah, it's sometime in April. It's either middle of April or end of April.
We plan on going to Florida in April this year?
Hopefully.
In April or August?
Well, I mean, whenever.
We do both.
August, I'm down for both.
I am too.
So, I've already looked. If we go in April, it's always got to be the end of April.
Yeah.
If you go in the beginning or middle of April, it's,
too expensive.
Yeah, it's too expensive. So it's got to be the end of April. And then, but yeah, whenever they have the pass holder days.
August.
That's definitely when we need to plan it. April 6th and 7th, because, they do 2 nights now. So, yeah. I'm excited for it.
Cool.
I won't watch probably any of the Raws or SmackDowns leading up to it, but I'll just watch clips on YouTube. And then when actual Saturday and Sunday WrestleMania rolls around, then I'll watch both whole shows. Anything else to talk about?
Yeah. Our next podcast.
Oh, yes.
We're going to finally hit the Potterverse.
Yes.
Yeah,
we kind of held off on it because we didn't want to be
we don't want to be known as a Harry Potter podcast.
That's all we do. We wanted to get our feet wet in other things, and now we're ready to break into the Potterverse.
Next week, hard into the Potterverse.
Yep.
Yeah. We already got butterbeer ordered. We got
chocolate
frogs and stuff ordered. Everything. So when we start it, we're right there.
Yep. We will be decked out. You won't be able to see us, but we'll be decked out in our Harry Potter gear.
Oh, yes.
Because we've got everything.
I pretty much am now.
Oh, yeah, you've already got the shirt and the hat on.
Yeah. I got my Gryffindor shirt on, my Gryffindor hat, my Gryffindor jacket.
Yes, that's why I was a little disappointed. They just done a partnership, Harry Potter and Reebok just did.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they had some stuff out, and I was like, why couldn't you partner with Nike or Under Armour?
I still bought it if it was Reebok.
Yeah, I looked at it. I didn't like the design.
If they was high top.
The shoes wouldn't know, but they had shirts and sweatpants and all that. It was a big partnership with Reebok. But I was like, why would you go with them? Why wouldn't you go with friggin' Nike or Under Armour?
Well, I didn't want to spend the money that they'd want.
Yeah, but man, it's just their quality of clothing is so much better. At least in my opinion. That's basically all I wear now is Under Armour t-shirts, and they're just so comfortable and lightweight.
Yeah.
Under Armour, we will take donations for that commercial. Thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah.
And Nike.
I didn't really say much about Nike. I do like Nike. I primarily wear their shoes, although I'm wearing all Under Armour right now.
Yeah, but we'll definitely be breaking into the Potterverse. And
next week will be Harry Potter. We don't know exactly what we'll be talking about yet, Harry Potter, but it's going to be Harry Potter.
It's just going to be a little bit of everything. We're just going to sit down like we normally do and just, hey, I watched this. What do you think about this? Or, I was thinking about this, because we do that all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, back when we all worked at the same exact job, oh, my God. It was every night. It was, an hour a night talking something about Harry Potter.
Yeah.
This theory we saw or this thing we thought of.
For me and him, it goes way past that.
Oh, yeah.
Way back longer than that.
Yeah,
but we'll touch on all that next week.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And get into it now.
Yeah, we're basically at the time that we wanted to be at almost an hour and a half. So we're going to try to keep the podcast from now on around an hour and a half or less.
I say we do a 4-hour marathon, just roll.
I mean, if we do, we do.
Yeah.
But it's better to keep it at this, even if we have to just do a
two-parter,
hour and a half and then just stop, take a break, and then just start again. But Yep. I guess that'll do it for this week's
There's
episode.
pizza left in the box, so I know what I'm getting ready to do.
Yeah, that'd be the night bus signing off tonight.
Yep. We have reached the end of our destination. Well, we've reached the end of our journey.
Yep.
We may or may not have reached our destination. And
Dude, it's deep. I got to ponder on that.
yeah, I got you thinking.
Damn.
That's the way to end it. You gotta get people thinking.
Yeah.
Get them to come back, see if they figured out the answer or not.
We probably won't.
No. Some mysteries are better left unsolved.
Exactly.
See ya.
Peace out.
Bye.